Good morning, class.
Good morning, sir.
Okay, before we proceed to our lesson, kindly lead the prayer, Michelin.
Dear God, thank you for this wonderful day. May you continue to guide us and bless us. Amen.
Okay. Who's absent?
None, sir.
Very good. Okay. Let's make a short review. Last meeting, we discussed about storing tools and equipment properly, right?
Yes, sir.
Again, what is the importance of storing tools and equipment? Anybody?
Sir.
Yes.
Sir, the importance of proper storing of tools and equipments is to keep them stay longer by preventing them from any damage like rust.
Yes, very good. I believe that you reviewed your lesson last meeting. Okay, before we proceed to our new lesson, I have prepared here a video clip. Kindly observe the video and later I will be asking you a question about the video. Okay, class. What's your? It's all about the video. Any idea? Yes, you did.
Sir, the video is all about hazards.
Yes, very good. So before we formally focus on our new lesson, I prepared here a quiz test as an additional learning for our lesson. Kindly try to answer the following. Let's try. What do you think the hazards caused by electricity? Knife, welding, benzene, wet floor hazards. Are you done?
Yes.
Okay, for number one, electricity. What is the hazard?
Shock.
Yes, very good. Knife,
Cut.
very good. Welding,
Metal.
very good. Benzene,
Cancer.
yes. Wet floor,
Sleep falls.
hazards,
Cause harm.
yes. Work,
Determinant of health.
yes. Safety hazards,
Unsafe workplace.
back injury,
Remind workers of forest.
yes, very good. Adverse health effect,
Change in body function.
yes, very good. Based from the video clip and the exercises you try to answer, what do you think is our lesson for today? Yes.
Surface from the video clip, I think our lesson for today is about hazard and risk.
Yes. Another idea? Very good. Yes, our lesson for today is all about identify hazards and risks. So we need first to determine what is hazard and risk, identification and control. I will read the first slide. There are a lot of things that may affect the health of a person, such as his environment, his lifestyle, etc. There are many who are not aware that work is an important determinant of health. It can influence health in positive or negative way. Are you comfortable at work? How safe is your workplace? Do you think that you're giving all you have for your work, but it never is enough? These are just some of the questions that you need to ask in order to assess whether your workplace is healthy or not. Okay? So, okay? That's only some certain question you need to ask if you are working. If you are comfortable with that workplace, are you safe? Or are you healthy? Not just like you're looking for a salary or a high salary because offer to give salary even though you're not comfortable, it will give you risk or it gives harm to your health. You should to identify before going on or getting a permanent offer in a job. Okay. So let us define first what is hazard, Michelin, kindly.
Hazard is a term used to describe something that has the potential to cause harm or adverse effects to individual organization, property, or people. Workplace hazard can come from a wide range of sources. General examples include any substances, materials, process, practice, etc. that has the ability to cause harm or adverse health effect to a person under certain conditions.
Yes, of course. A place that is safe and healthy and work conducive entails productivity. In fact, with a healthy workplace, you will be doing more work with less effort. So, based from the definition of hazard, can you give me one word to describe it? Short word for word hazard. Yes.
Sir, hazard is came to harm to.
Yes. If we say hazard, anything that can cause harm to everything. Okay. And those are types of hazards in the workplace include safety hazards, inadequate and insufficient machine guards, unsafe workplace conditions, unsafe work practices. Those are belong to safety hazards. Number two, biological hazards posed by organisms such as viruses, bacteria, fungi, and parasites. If we say biological hazards, there are many certain examples. It can be caused by humans, or it can be caused by those bacteria, those fungi, and those viruses and parasites. Okay? For number three, chemical hazards, solid, liquid, vapor, or gaseous substance, gas, fumes, or mist. In the form of liquid solid, those are chemical hazards. For example, if you're working in a welding factory. Okay? For number four, economic hazard, anatomical, physiological, psychological demands on the workers such as repetitive and forceful movement, vibration, extreme temperatures, and awkward postures arising from the improper work methods and improper design, workstation tools, and equipment. These are what we call ergonomic hazard. Anything, if it's really affect your psychologically, physically, or even hard work that can damage your posture, like weighing heavy treatment, heavy things that can affect your health is considered to economic hazards. And for number five, we have physical hazards, noise, vibration, energy, weather, electricity, radiation, and pressure. So those are belong to physical hazard. For example, you're working in a shop and it creates noise as well as the weather is very hot. So those are considered physical hazards. And number six, psychological hazards. Those that are basically causing stress on a worker, this kind of hazard troubles an individual very much to an extent that is general well-being. If we psychological, it's in the mind. We cannot concentrate because of those what we call situations. For example, hectic schedules, or maybe either full-time job without short break. This can be causing psychological hazards. Okay, it's all about mental aspect. And these are examples of hazards. For example, in the work, this is what we call the first line is the hazards. And the number two is the hazard it caused. I mean the hazard, the things. And the third line is what we call what it caused, what harm it caused. For example, thing, this most commonly on the restaurant or fast food night. What it causes? Cuts. Improper handling of that can cause that. For example, substance. Maybe this is in a chemical factory, benzene, what it causes. Leukemia. You know what's leukemia? Leukemia is cancer of the blood. Okay. Improper count of the blood. Number two is material. It's asbestos. Asbestos is commonly used on gold mining industry, I believe. And it causes mesothelioma. I'm not familiar with that. Source of energy. Electricity, what it causes? Shock. Electrocution. Condition. For example, condition. Wet floor. What it causes? It slips or falls. Process. Welding shop. The smell of the welding rods. It causes metal fume fever. And for practice, for example, in a hard rock mining company, because of they're using landmines, the smell of the landmines they use for sci for breaking hard rocks and so forth. It causes silicosis. Okay?
Yes.
And another one moving on what is risk and Julie.
Risk is the chance or probability that a person will be harmed or experience an adverse health effect caused by hazard. It may also apply to situations with property of equipment loss. For example, the risk of developing cancer from smoking cigarettes could be expressed as cigarette smokers are more likely to die of lung cancer than non-smokers.
Yes, based from the example, so if we say hazard, anything that can harm to everything. And it's about risk, the chance, or probability. Like the given example, most smokers die young than non-smokers. So the the hazard is smoking. So what harm causes smoking? Lung cancer, or respiratory diseases in short word. So that is the risk because they are smoking too much. So remember, harm anything. Risk is the probability. So if anything you are put into your body, for example, cigarette, that causes hazards, the risk is that you're having a short life. That's it. Get?
Yes.
This one, factors that influence the degree of risk include. This issue is considered in the smoking issue. How much a person exposed to a hazardous thing or condition. Number two, how the person is exposed. Example given, breathing in a vapor skin contact and how severe are the effects under the condition of exposure. For example, you are working on a mining company and you are every day exposed to landmines. So the risk is, or the possibility is that you will be having respiratory problems. That is based on assessment. And for those assessments in the process where you identify hazards, analyze or evaluate the risk associated with that hazard, and determine appropriate ways to eliminate or control the hazard. For example, in a mining company, you identify the hazard. The hazard there is landmines, and those landmines causes fumes that the risk of inhaling those fumes can cause respiratory problem. So in order to eliminate that, what you do, you're going to use PPE or the personal protective equipment like gas mask and so forth to prevent the risk that you will get a respiratory problem. And there are given examples. This is the hazards, the risk, and based on assessment is one. For example, the hazard, manual handling of tools, knife, secateurs, loopers, crowbars with bugs, mattacks. The risk, if you are mishandling those tools and equipment, you're gonna be suffering from back injury or repetitive strain. So, in order to prevent that, there are safety measures or actions, which is teach and remind workers of correct lifting and carrying technique, or rotate the task. If you say rotate the task, if the other one is already tired and cannot do the task, you give it to the other. Okay, that's the safety measures. Uh, Planning on the following are the same. Okay, how about what is an adverse health effect? Kindly read Julie.
A general definition of adverse health effects is any change in body function or the structure of cells that can lead to disease or health
Okay.
problems.
Okay, if we say adverse effect, any change in body function. Remember, adverse effect is any change in body function. For example, you drink liquor too much. What is the change in body function? Of course, you cannot move properly. You are imbalance. That is the adverse effect of drinking liquor. That is an example. And based from the assessment, the following are the adverse health effects. Bodily injury. Yes, of course. If you suffer fracture or any body injury or wounds or cuts or abrasions, it can be seen. Disease change the way the body functions, grow or develop. Effect on a developing fetus, teratogenic effects, phytotoxic effects. Effects on children, grandchildren, etc. Decrease in lifespan, sorbents, additional stress, and so forth. Those are adverse effects that can be seen physically to our body. Like fetus, some fetus grown or born premature or with body defect. That's what we call adverse effect. Why? Why some fetus are grown abnormal? Because maybe the mother is too many vices. She's pregnant and is drinking liquor or taking drugs and everything. Those are adverse effects. The fetus is unhealthy or abnormal. That's an example. Okay, if you understand our lesson, please try to answer the following. Direction, match column A with column B, write the letters only. I will give you 3 minutes to answer the exercises. Okay. Okay, let's check. For number one, what's the question? The chance or probability that a person will be harmed. The chance. Remember the chance.
Race.
Yes, risk. For number two, caused by organisms such as viruses, bacteria, fungi, and parasites.
Biological hazard.
Yes, biological hazards. For number three, source of potential damage, harm, or adverse health effects. Number three.
Hazard.
Yes, very good. How about number four? Safety hazards?
Unsafe workplace.
Yes. Vapor or gaseous substance?
Chemical.
Yes, chemical. How about number six is leaves and fogs?
Wet floor.
Mas malagpas ata siya. For number seven?
Physical hazard.
Okay. And for number 10? Number 8?
Adverse health.
Okay, number 9?
Physical.
Those that are basically causing stress? Yes, psychological, very good. How about awkward posture arising from improper work methods? Very good. So, you got it correctly?
Yes, sir.
Very good. For our next activity, okay, as a recap for our lesson, if you understand well, there are certain questions I prepared. Differentiate what is hazard and risk. What do you mean by hazard again? What is hazard? What is hazard? Hazard is
Hazard is something that has a potential to cause harm, while risk is the chance probability a person will be harmed.
Next episode. Okay, what is the importance of a safety workplace? Michelin, yes.
Sir, how can a workplace contribute to essential workers?
Yes, a healthy workplace is conducive to productivity with less effort. And for our next activity, poster making, this is the criteria, relevance, message, color, and so forth. I have prepared here a cartolina and draw poster making relating about safety hazards. I will give you maybe 10 minutes to finish the task. I will grade you according to criteria, relevance, and safety. There is much relevance and safety. It's very, very informative. Color is very much and so forth. A maximum of 15 points. 15 is very good, 6 to 10 good, and 1 to 5 fair. Okay, are you done? Okay, just pass your output and I will check and I will give you tomorrow. Okay, and for your assignment, please make an advanced reading on how to control hazards. And that's all for today. Goodbye, class.
Goodbye, sir.